And I got a phone call from a headhunter saying, Paul, would you like to come back to Ireland to open a visitor centre for Guinness in Dublin? I said, no, thank you. I'm not going to give up running a beautiful 5-star hotel to go and open a visitor centre. Who do you think I am? Got the call 2 weeks later, same headhunter, and I thought, yeah, you know what? I will go home because there's no alcohol here in Saudi Arabia. I'm missing Guinness. I'd love to go back to Dunboyne, County Meath, where my family are from, and have a pint of Guinness in Slevens in Dunboyne, and great, why not? So anyways, I came back and I did the interview. And when I was doing the interview with Clive, where's Clive Brownlee? Clive, where are you? There's Clive down there. Clive was the gentleman. Clive was the assistant managing director, and he was the line manager that was recruiting for the Guinness Storehouse. Lovely man. Clive, you're very welcome with your wife Katrina. Good to see you. And Clive convinced me that this was going to be much bigger and better. And I saw it. I saw the passion about it. I saw the expectations that Diageo had. And actually, I said to Aggie, I rang Aggie and I said, Aggie, I'm really interested in this job in Guinness. Whereas before I told her I was only coming home for a pint in Dunboyne. And Aggie said to me, Paul, please don't. She loved the life in being an expatriate, and she asked me not to come back to Ireland. And I said, no, this is going to be this Guinness Storehouse is going to be quite spectacular and big. And I really want, so I went from not wanting it to really, really wanting the role back here at that time. So Clive put me through all sorts of psychometric tests and all that sort of thing. But thankfully I got through all of that and I was offered the role, and it was the best career move I've ever made. So when I arrived here at St. James's Gate, when I took on the job, it was a building site. Ulton was one of the engineers. There was fantastic architects, there was great creative talent, designers, an enormous ambition, which Brian Duffy and Mark Sanders alluded to earlier. The Guinness brand had huge ambitions for this, to create the ultimate emotional brand home for Guinness. Enormous pressure, and everybody I met on my induction was reminding me of that. And it was a very large capital project at that time, and it had a lot riding on it in terms of expectations. And what I noticed was all the focus was on the building, the physical experience, but I felt that no one had yet paid any attention to kind of like the organisation and the guest journey and the guest experience. And the world of Diageo marketing speak was all new to me. I'd come from the hotel background, so in my previous career, I didn't even understand the Diageo speak. There is a whole language in it. So I was blessed that Mary Clark, who was here at the time, and Mary was the general manager of the hop store, and Mary did all the translation for me and explained to me